Libra, hello there, my beautiful friends. We're going to do your general tarot reading for early September 2022. Thank you so much for joining me today. You know I appreciate each and every single one of you. So let's get right down to business as usual and start you off with an oracle card, just so we could dip our toes into energy and see what's up for the lovely Libras here in early September. We're getting very close to Libra season, my friends. Come on, guides, talk to me. What do we got for the Libra collective? And yeah, we're just going to look at this first card real quick, then we'll get into the full reading itself. But at the very end, I'll pull you a bonus card from the Shadowland Tarot just to see what might be in the shadows or what shadow work you can lean into, which is always very nice. But let's get it going here. I always find the shadow card interesting when it ties up the reading. Oh, okay. That card like flipped out of my hands like 20 times. Big card of confidence here. I do like it. Now this one has a huge duality to it because it could be extremely positive. It could also have a rough side. We'll talk about it though. Before we start peeling back the layers there though, if you're new here, I'll be speaking about the September subscriber surprise towards the end, so you might want to check that out. Also, if you could kindly illuminate that like button by tapping it right on its third eye. It needs a little bit of enlightenment, my friends, but let's get into the reading. Enough of the plugs. If you look at this beautiful lady in that big blue puffy dress, she's looking in a mirror. There's mirrors all throughout this whole entire room. So yes, it could speak of confidence. It could speak of appearances. Maybe you're paying attention to how you look. Maybe you're feeling very confident. For some of you, it can be the inverse. Maybe you're feeling a little less confident than you normally are. This is a positive card though, in general to me, but the roughest side of it is it could represent somebody in your life that has a lot of ego. Somebody that walks around with their chest puffed out. They think they're God's gift to humanity. So hopefully you're not dealing with somebody like that, or there's not somebody too cocky that you're connected with when we see this card. We'll just take it as confidence. It's very much like the Queen of Wands to me. So it could be very beautiful, sexy, and confident, which is always good. But let's get into tarot now. As I always say, that first card doesn't make or break the reading. It's just a little footnote for us. But we'll get you 3 tarot cards in the upright, then we'll intuitively clarify. So let's shuffle it up one time using the lovely Vice Versa Tarot. I'm having a lot of fun with this deck. It's giving me interesting messages. So, speaking about messages, last week's, the reading was titled A Serious Talk. The week before that, the title was They Are Mad. Now, if you watch me, you know that I like to keep the titles very simplistic, very simple, straightforward. But a lot of you may have been having serious conversations and talks with people, whether it's laying down the law, whether it's serious topics. Hopefully things have been okay for you though. But we're going to see what we have for you this week. You know, energy's always fluctuating, always moving. Nothing's ever set in stone. So only take this how it hits for you, because it could be other people you're connected to as well. Let's get 3 cards out here. Quick. Empress, position number 1. Beautiful. Okay, that's a good way to start. It's one of the most beautiful cards in the deck. It's a card of blessings. We'll go into it further. Oh boy. Yeah, 10 of Cups. Libra, this is beautiful. So we're starting with 2 of the most positive cards in the deck. Now, I don't want to jump the shark and get too optimistic and positive, but we're starting off nice here. Let's get one more. If times have been tough. Okay, we have the 8 of Pentacles, work situations, money situations. It seems like we have a lot to break down here this week, my friends. But I will say this, at first glance, these are all pretty positive cards. So even if the clarifiers change the message a little bit, there's a good undercurrent of energy. So let's go through real quick and get these classical meanings out of the way before we get into the juicy stuff. Position number 1, we have the Empress. Now, this could represent a Taurus. So you might be connected to a Taurus when this card shows up. It could represent mother figures. Sometimes it could even represent other earth signs. This is a very powerful divine feminine energy here. This is the energy of the goddess. This is the energy of nature, Mother Nature. All right. So to me, when I see this card, yeah, you might need a connection to nature in this time. Refresh yourself out in nature's light. But this card to me is a huge card of fertility. It's also a big card of blessings, abundance, good things coming into your life, especially with the 10 of Pentacles. The 10 of Cups, 8 of Pentacles. Beautiful energies to start us off. Now, just like every card in tarot, there is a bit of a duality. The Empress can represent somebody that's being a bit stubborn. Sometimes it could even be somebody that's a little too smothery. So we're going to have to see what's up with the clarifiers. But in the center, we have the 10 of Cups, one of the most positive cards in the deck. 10s usually represent endings, completions. 10 of Cups is a big card of wish fulfillment, happy endings. It could represent the family, it could represent the home. It's those warm, fuzzy type of feelings. Absolutely love it. It's emotional fulfillment in some kind of way. So whether it's something that's coming at you now, coming at you down the line, 10 of Cups bodes well. So we really want to dig more detail out of that. Emotional happiness. Okay, even if that's something you're striving for, craving, wanting. On the back end, we have the Eight of Pentacles. Maybe that is tied into money or work or jobs. When I get this Eight of Pentacles, it is all those material things. So might have money on the mind. You might be working more than you usually do, working really hard, diligently. This is a craftsman type of energy. This is an energy of dedication as well. So we're really going to want to see what this is about. Okay, so your work ethic could be really at the forefront with all these cards. But overall, I mean, some of you might have something really nice coming down the pipeline. I want to dive deeper on all of it, Libra. Let's jump in and clarify. Let's get a good shuffle here for the Libras. Gods, talk to me. See what's going on for my friends. Yes, Libra, this is where I go intuitive with the message, which means I just tell you how it feels to me. So feel free to do further research, rely on your base knowledge of tarot, because as you know, every single reading is about the reader's interpretation, and I'm just giving you mine. What's going on, this Empress? And as always, if you read tarot yourself, please feel free to play along. That's why this box is here. If you have any messages that you're feeling from the spread that you want to give to Libra, you can just drop it down below. I don't mind. So let's go in on this Empress here. What's the Empress here for Libra? There we go. Beautiful. Knight of Wands. Something good's coming. Something good is coming fast here with this Knight of Wands in the upright. Now, that usually does speak about what you're focusing your energy on. This could represent a fire sign in your life. But when I see this Knight of Wands, I think of straightforward action and movement. Very similar to the Knight of Swords. So when I see this, this could be some sort of like huge victory, big blessing from Spirit that's coming right down the pipeline. You might be lined up for something big here. Okay, big in a positive way. It feels really good to me. For some of you, this could just be a very sturdy, good, strong connection with the fire sign, of course. But yeah, when I see the Empress, Knight of Wands, it's absolutely beautiful. It's telling me that a blessing's coming your way. Now, blessings come in all different shapes and sizes, right? Sometimes Spirit even gives us blessings in disguise. But this is big, okay? I don't feel like it's quite news just yet, but I would keep your eyes on the prize and be very optimistic with energies like this. I would claim this energy in a split second if I were you. We're going to keep moving over. I don't feel like I need to complicate this message too much. For some of you, you already know. If you're connected to a fire sign, things are going right, or that might be how they view you as the Empress. It's really good, abundant, fruitful, rewarding. I like it. Let's see what's up with that 10 of Cups. For some of you, and I will say this, I don't want to get too graphic, but there could be something involving sexuality as well. Because like the Empress, the mother figure, the fertility, the Knight of Wands, very sexual energy right up front. So maybe some of you are a little more wound up than normal. I'll just leave it at that. But what's going on the 10 of Cups? I don't want to get too graphic, right? This is a family show. So why is the 10 of Cups here for Libra? Thank you. Yeah, I mean, you don't really have to stress it, my friends. We got the 4 of Swords in the upright underneath this 10 of Cups. Okay? Like, yes, good things in life take effort. Yes, they take action. Yes, they take movement. But this might be Spirit asking you to take stock and look around at the things you already have. Look at the blessings you already have in life. Now, yes, it does feel like more is coming down the pipeline, but Spirit might want you to do some self-reflection and take stock and be grateful for the things that you already have in your life that are beautiful. Now, I know that is easier said than done, especially if you're going through a really tough situation, but that might be why Spirit's asking you to do so. If you're going through a tough situation, if you're feeling neutral right now, really taking stock of the blessings you have, even if it's just waking up to live another day, draw breath. That's the type of energy I'm picking up here with the 4 of Swords, 10 of Cups. Another thing I could be picking up here is that like something could just drop in your lap without too much effort here with the 4 of Swords and the 10 of Cups, okay? Like take care of yourself and let the universe take the wheel, right? That's kind of the vibe I'm picking up here. Like the universal karmic plan. Okay, so some of you could even be karmic rewards too. This is a beautiful energy I'm picking up here, Libra, for real. But let's go in on that 8 of Pentacles. Then we'll do a quick little recap. This is feeling very good. It's feeling rewarding, abundant, Beautiful. You might have various different victories coming in. So let's see what's up with that Eight of Pentacles. Thank you. I mean, you don't get much more better than that. We have the Emperor in the upright underneath this Eight of Pentacles. And I just want to point this out, Libra. We have the Empress, we have the Emperor. The yin, the yang. Maybe some of you are connected to an Aries. This is a hard-working type of energy, and Spirit might be wanting you to know when to put forth effort and when to not. That's kind of the vibe I'm picking, because remember, like right here, I was talking about taking stock with the Ten of Cups, the Four of Swords. The Eight of Pentacles with the Emperor is like, all right, when it's time to make a push, when it's time to make effort, then you do it. Don't do too much. Don't do too little. It's all about finding that balance, right? Because we have the masculine, we have the feminine, the Emperor, the Empress. There's that little state of balance and yin-yang that we have going on in this spread, which is beautiful to me. Okay, there will be a time where you need to take control. There will be a time where you need to exert effort. Okay, but there's also times that you need to rest and let Spirit deliver things to you. Okay, so I believe it's part of that. For some of you, you might need to really take charge of your work situation. Okay, some of you might need a change of work or something in regards to your money. You might need to really take control of it. But I will say this, overall, this spread is very positive. There's a lot of really good undertones of victories, wins, abundance, rewards. It's lovely. So let's go through. I'll give you a quick recap before we get into the shadow card. Beautiful themes with the Ten of Cups, the Emperor, the Empress, so luscious. Position number one, the Empress with the Knight of Wands in the upright. Sure, I gave you that little sub-message that it could be feelings of sexuality, but to me, this is some sort of blessing coming your way, right? Blessing, reward, whatever you want to call it. This Empress is extremely fertile. It's lovely. So it could be connected to nature, but I do feel like a lot of you have something really good coming your way, some huge or massive blessing, win, victory. Moving to the center, we have the Ten of Cups with the Four of Swords, and I feel like these last two alignments play off of each other. This whole thing plays off of each other, but there is a time to rest. There is a time to take stock and be grateful for what you already have, whether it's just living to see another day, whether it's your family, whether it's a pet, whether it's your possessions, whatever it might be. Take stock, be grateful for what you do have, because sometimes you're going to have to put in effort. Not all the time. Don't do too little. Don't do too much. It's all about finding that balance when we have the Eight of Pentacles and this Emperor. So some of you could be connected to an Aries here, but I do feel like Spirit's telling you, like, hey, you'll know when you have to put a lot of effort into this. You'll know when it's time to take action and pounce and move. Dedication. Some of you, you might need to inflict your will in regards to your money situation or work, right? Take the bull by the horns. So please take a screenshot of that. I'm going to get you one shadow card here, Libra. Let's see what's going on for my friends, my guides. Talk to me. Interesting. Very interesting reading this week. Totally different from last week. But yeah, we're going to see what's in the shadow for you, my friends. Just going to get you one card here. So what's in the shadows for Libra? Quick, super quick. Very positive. Okay, we have the Nine of Swords. That's a big card of nervousness. For some of you, this could represent paranormal activity too, especially since it is in the shadows. For some of you, it could be something tied to your sleep state. Hopefully you're not having nightmares or insomnia in this time when that card is out, because it could be nervousness. It could be somebody that's very much on edge about something as well. Even though we had all this beautiful positive energy, the Nine of Swords is that to me. So beware of sleep. Make sure you are getting proper rest, because we did have the Four of Swords in there as well. Rest, recuperation, super important. But yeah, anxiety, nervousness, and for some of you, it could be supernatural things affecting you as well, especially if you've been having a rough time. So do with that what you will, Libra. That's what I have for you this week, my beautiful friends. Don't click away just yet. I'm going to give you the details of the September subscriber surprise. For the September subscriber surprise, I'm giving away 2 copies of the beautiful, wonderful Vice Versa Tarot. This is the deck that I'm using in all the readings for September. So if you'd like to get your name in, it's 2 simple things. As always, my friends, first, you must be subscribed, which I'm sure you already are. And second, let me know down in the comments, what is your favorite use for tarot? You'll be entered to win. And at the end of the month going into October, I'll put the winners in my community tab. As always, my friends, much love to you. And I'll see you next time.